In this video, I'm going to try to make working Minecraft music discs in real life. So if you don't know, a music disc, like this one here, goes inside this, which is called a jukebox, and will play a certain song depending on the disc's pattern. So the 5 that I chose to make are Cat, Relic, Pigstep, Tears, and Otherside. You might be wondering how I plan on making these music discs work. Well, these are NFC tags, and you can encode these to make your phone do something when you scan it. And so hopefully I can embed this inside one of my 3D prints, and then when I scan the disc with my phone, it will play the song. So I'm just designing a little test or prototype to see whether I can still scan an NFC tag through a 3D print. So to get the NFC tag inside the 3D print, I'm designing a small hole on the inside of the object, and hopefully I'll be able to pause the print midway through, put the NFC tag in, and just 3D print over it. So for some reason, it didn't print very well, but I can still test whether the NFC tag works, and it should open up my YouTube channel. And yes, it did! This prototype worked! Now I can start designing the music discs. So I designed these music discs in 2 parts because I've got a print plate for my printer that puts a cool pattern onto the bottom layer of my 3D prints, and I think it'll look really cool on the music discs, and I want it on both sides. And I'm putting in exactly the same hole that I put in for the prototype, because I don't want to change anything and stuff it up. Since the different music discs have different color patterns, I'm making 3 different patterns for my 3D prints. 2 of them are just going to be usable for basically any music disc, but one of them I'm designing for specifically the Tears music disc, because I only have 1 color of blue, but the Tears music disc has 2 shades of blue. Just so that you guys know how I color these, I'll show you how I do it inside Bamboo Studio by showing you how I will color Otherside. And I'll also show you Pigstep. So the first one is already paused, and now I'm going to put in this NFC tag. So this here is the last disc, so this is the top of Tears, and as you can see there is that build plate that I was talking about. So it's kind of hard to see on camera, but there is a slight color difference between the inside and the outside pixels of the blue, just because of the way that I designed it. So, these are all 5 music discs put together, and I cannot wait to code them and then test them. So here is Otherside, and in my opinion, this is the one that ended up looking the best. So next up is Tears, which I believe is the newest of the 5 that I chose. The blue didn't have as much color difference as I expected, but I still think this one looks pretty good. And next up is Cat, which is definitely the oldest out of the 5 that I printed, but I just think it looks so good, especially with the cool holographic pattern. The black really makes that pattern shine. And our penultimate disc here is Relic, which is one of the few discs that starts off with static, which is an interesting decision. And finally, we've got Pigstep, which is definitely one of my favourite Minecraft songs.